What it is, y'all, we're back with more Uncharted Battlefield and this crazy challenge that I'm undertaking. So we're going to do Battle 4, 5, and 6 today. I've already completed these, as you can see, but I'm going to show you the teams that I used. I did have some issues last time, so we'll kind of cross that bridge when we come to it. But Battle 4 is our first win battle. So let's go back here to that, and I actually used Otaro for this one. Now, I know on the face of it, a lot of people are going to be like, that is overkill. You might be surprised. I'll be honest, you might be shocked. You will see that there are some items on here and some SSR supports, and a lot of that is because Otaro's very, very slow. He produces some decent damage. He could take hits like a champ, but he is not speedy at all, so we really have to do everything we can to speed him up. I did increase his damage quite a bit, but the honest answer here is he just needs all the help he can get because while beefy, that's kind of like his one gimmick. Like, he's very defensive, and that is the one thing he's good at. Now, you will notice he is taking dudes out left, right, and center here, but then when we get to these guys, it takes several hits to beat them. And that's not preferable. I would prefer him just, drop the hammer and take folks out, like, instantly. But that really isn't what's happening here. All right. And Ryu's just kind of there, basically, as you can see, to drop the shield and to kind of give him everything that he can muster. The other half of this is I'm trying to use units that need as little support as possible and that I don't have to upgrade. So, like, a lot of times I'll be using level 70s or even, like, level 60 assists, especially these early stages, just to try to make it through. So we got a lot of HP, and we got about 2 minutes for this, but the thing I'm most worried about here is the fact that because he is so slow, will he be able to take down both of them by his lonesome? Obviously, the Orc King is falling. The Orc King's going to go down. And to me, the more I'm really thinking about it, I could probably take about half the scene cards off of him. But we're actually down to about 1 minute left, so maybe not. Maybe it's just what we need to do. Come on, take out the ant, dude. We got about a minute left, and we're... Don't take a break. Oh, my goodness. It drives me nuts watching them go because legitimately, sometimes the AI just does really ridiculous things. All right, 30 seconds left. Well, less than 30, 20 seconds left. The ant is down. No, he's not. He is now. All right, we got to get the orc down. We got 10 seconds to defeat him. It's irritating. So he did it once before, so we're going to have to redo this. I feel like he could be significantly more efficient than he is. But I've already done it with this team. The team handles... I mean, I've already done it with I say this team. I mean, they are a team, I guess. But... it's kind of one of those if at first you don't succeed, try again type of situations. Because if you know the AI is just chilling, like, he literally just stopped to take a break. He was like, I'm just going to, like, hang out here. Don't mind me. So, it's all going to come down to the boss fight. Let's be fair. And like I said, that's part of the reason that I put assists on him. Because while he does just walk through this portion of the fight, the biggest issue is... Once again, once he gets to the bosses, his damage output is kind of bad. Okay, 30 seconds. See? Taking another break. Just chilling. Come on, dude. You got less than 2 minutes. We got 1:46. It's a little less than a minute per boss. Should be doable. But what he needs to do is he needs to focus on one, take that one out, and then work on the next. Now, there are a lot of win scene cards and things like that I probably could put on them. But I really want to save as much of that as I can for the final win fight. And since I can't use time-limited units, I've got to use units that are in the general pool. I'm very, very limited on my resources. Because, I mean, as we already know, like, the time-limited units tend to be the strongest ones. I can't use Festa units. Which would make this so much easier. Oh, yeah. There we go. All right, get the ant. Get the ant. We got 30 seconds again, dude. Come on. Don't take a break. My God. It's just annoying. 15 seconds. I mean, he could do it. He's just needs to stop taking a breather. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. So, like I said, if at first you don't succeed, try again. But it's not comfortable, like, right? Like, we're on the ragged edge. Had they not double teamed him there at the end, we would not have, you know, if they had done like they did the first fight where they're kind of like halfway across the world from each other and he's got to run back and forth, we're obviously not going to get it, not with an auto run at least. So it's very annoying. But that's battle number 4. Battle number 5 is interesting. Leafy is extremely squishy, and this is the first time I have to use all UR assists. I'm using low-level UR assists, and honestly, because she is so squishy, I'm having to use the Winnie assist to kind of, you know, re-up her health. Like, her health is just going to plummet constantly. This is another one that I may have to rerun just because of reasons. It's just not cool, not comfy, but yeah, it's what we got to deal with, right? This is life. Go, girl. The nice part is because a lot of our attacks are ranged, we don't have to take a huge amount of damage, but, you know, it'd be what it be. There's a weird perspective on this fight. There we go. But notice when she gets surrounded, they just chip away at her health real fast. That's where Winnie comes in. Good health regen there. If we can stay out of the line of damage here, maybe by the time we go into the final battle, we'll have a decent amount of HP regen. But we only have a minute 30. And I don't have the utmost confidence once again. Now, she has done it. So, it's totally doable. It's just not going to be the easiest task. And the worst part is she, like, stands right up in their business when she's doing this. So, it's not like... She's not exactly playing it very safe, you know what I mean? Like, with a ranged unit, you would definitely want to... Come on, girl. 45 seconds. There we go. So here we go, using ranged attacks. No, the Orc King is not down. What are you doing? Go finish him off. Girl. Girl. I don't even have words. I don't even have words. And now she's stunned because she did something stupid. Ugh. We'll redo it again. We'll do it all over again because she can't behave. Come on. Now, the nice part is, like I said, we'll have a lot of HP regen, at least in the early part of this. I hate the fact that she doesn't save Winnie's first skill, but here we go. Winnie drops in and full heal. Nice. Once again, though, I really wish she would focus more on ranged attacks rather than just, like, you know, standing in the line of fire and waiting for them to bite her. You know, whatevs. I can't help what the AI does, and the AI is not very intelligent. Good news is, though, as you noticed here, like, you know, the heals, they come in clutch. Downside is we really probably do need a little bit more damage here, but the reality is with Leafy, had I not gone with Winnie as the assist, we would not have made it this far. And while there are other candidates, I think she's the only one here that actually hits hard enough to make this a possibility. Now, she is level 70. She is not level 80. If she was level 80, we would probably already... Why are you ignoring him when he's in... She literally waits for him to put his shield up when he's going to be the most vulnerable, and then just ignores him and goes attack. That's what I'm talking about with the AI, is just infuriating at times. 30 seconds and we're stunned. Oh, and the heal came just seconds too late. Oh, that's so frustrating. It's completely going to come down to the stun strategy on the part of the giant ant. As him not getting his stuns off is what's essentially going to make or break this. So we know she can do it. She has the potential. I love how they were all just like stacked up there in the doorway. A player would look at that and go, ample opportunity to unleash like a big attack. The AI looks at that as time to just screw around and play around down here with the foes. Once again, probably not the best choice here. But it's who I've committed to use. Anybody else that I really could possibly think would do this, I really want to save for the final bout. And I really think we did this on stream last Wednesday, and I wound up using Lunar, but Lunar is just overkill for this. So I think Lunar's probably going to be my final fight unit, but I do want to keep my options open. Come on, Winnie. Did she literally just run away from the heal? There we go. Just don't get stunned. All I ask is that you just don't mess around and get stunned. Heck, you know what? Take out the ant. Take him out first. Yeah. Winnie's going to come in with another heal here in a second. So you have 45 seconds. And she's once again ignoring the guy that's putting up a shield. I promise you guys, she's done this. I promise you she's done this. I know this is not representative of her best work. What's frustrating is to do the practice sessions. To do all the work. I'm going to give her one more chance. I promise you I finished it with her. She has done it. 87th tries the charm, I guess. The sad reality is the first time I did it with her, phrasing, first time I actually completed the stage with Alethea, it was a one and done. I didn't have all these problems. So it's really just frustrating to get in here and to actually do the recording and to have her fall on her face this frequently. But also, in fairness, she is just getting bombarded here, so you know, it is what it is. And being a ranged unit in close combat is, you know, not the best possible scenario. And she's not gonna, you know, use her skills to the wisest degree. It's just the AI going, well, that skill's available, drop that. That skill's available, drop that. No strategy at all, just pure irritating, mindless, like, fodder. Come on. All right. Focus on the Orc King. If she could take the Orc King out, we can then work on the ant. The Orc King will fall pretty quick if she just keeps breaking his barrier. So her being in the corner is like the best situation we can be in right now. Okay, he'll go down fast now. And that gives us about 30 seconds to work on the ant, which should be about what we need. There we go. Now go get the ant. Oh, he's in the corner too. Oh, that's not too bad. Downside is his stun. If he stuns her, it's all over. 15 seconds left. These are always onto the ragged edge, guys. I'm not even joking. I am stressing here about this. Oh, come on. Just take my word for it. She did it. I mean, you can see it's been cleared. In fact, for this final fight, I was actually lining up. I mean, notice that she's locked down. They have cleared it. It's just, doesn't want to cooperate. So for this final fight, I actually have Lunar, or I was going to use Lunar here. And Lunar is the one I did for the original one, so we're going to upgrade her to level 80 for this one. So just trust me when I say we actually, if you want to go back and check the stream, we did complete it with her, with Lunar. And now that I have Leafy available, she can do it. Just take my word for it. I'm sorry, guys. I've done it. She's just, if she hadn't done it, she wouldn't be locked down. I'm so sick of watching her fail. It's just irritating. Now, for the fight number 6, Tiona was kind of my best possible recourse here, but it's kind of overkill for her. So I did kind of nerf her with only some SR assists, or I'm sorry, SR scene cards. So I'm still very tilted by Leafia just falling on her face. Probably just another scene card or something probably would make it more reliable, but it's irritating that we built this team, she one and done it, now she just won't replicate it for the video. I'm sorry, I hate to be hung up on that, but I kind of am irritated by it. But Tiona, like, this is just a breeze for her. I mean, it does help that her attack is kind of like, you know, I mean, she's using Thanos' giant sword. It's just an AoE, like, crazy roundhouse slash, for lack of a better way to put it. So, you know, she is not stressing at all about this. Bam. And I don't even think that these bosses, even if they run to opposite ends of the world, I don't think they're going to be an issue for her. Notice how much damage she does to the Orc King. She is a powerhouse. But because the way the water team works, I just feel like I have a unit that's going to be way better for the final fight. So I wanted to use somebody that I knew could handle it. Although she is taking a stupid amount of damage here. Girl, can you take that ant out, please? What is this game doing? Dude, I've never seen them hit like that. That is crazy. All right, we're going to give this one more go. These teams were long prepped in advance. We built most of these on stream on Wednesday night, and then I just didn't record it. But here we go. Get him. Get him. Get him. If you want to be part of the stream, be there Wednesday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern. Or don't, or just enjoy the aftermath. Or the VOD is always available online too. But, or I say always, most of the time available, unless we get really silly. But it's a lot of fun. We do some team building, play around with some settings and whatnot. And then I love experimenting with things like this. Like, it's just super fun to me. There we go. All right, Orc King's going down. That's what I expect to see. Now we can just focus on the ant. This is what I expected to see out of Tiona. Oh man, we are hurting for. We're right there. You can see how this is going to play out. The issue with her is she takes too much damage in that final little bout there. But I gotta feel like third time's gonna be the lucky one here. She's got this. I won't say she's got it in the bag, but she's got it. You just have to take my I'll trust my word on the Leafy one. Also, if she were at level 80, the Leafia one would be a done deal. So if you want to replicate this, you can get her to level 80. I would rather save all of my upgrade items for the units I'm actually going to use long term. And a lot of these, like, you know, or like release level units, probably I could use these terribly often. And we're a year into the game. Power creep's going to start really kicking in. So, and we now know that the anime units are not going to be time limited. So those anime units are going to be out there just chilling and really outclassing these units by just a wide margin, I feel. There we go. Ooh, it's down to the wire again. It's just going to come down to the... Oh. It really depends on how much damage she takes. So if I really wanted to, I could put, like, an item on her to give her a little bit more resistance, or put another scene card to give her. But she's, like, you could see that she's fully capable of doing it. And if I kind of go to the next round, she's already finished this up. So those are my builds. I really wish they weren't just falling apart at the seams when I need them not to the most. But they've done it. And then the proof is really that if I go into the next match, you can see that they are... Let's just go into round 9 for the sake of argument. See, she's locked down. If she wasn't locked down, she would have done it. So I really don't want to modify my strategy, though for the video I probably should. But the reality is if I modify my strategy anymore, then I really screw myself over for these final fights. And I feel like from this point on, it's going to get really, really, really difficult. But as you can see here, we've got builds for 7, 8, and 9 is just about done. So we'll come back tomorrow. We'll talk about those. Until then, make sure you guys like, comment, and share. And I really dread Battle 10, 11, and 12. I really dread that. But I'm committed to this. We're going to give it our best shot.